For my part, I want to review two things: the Gloria Allred story as attached to Beverly Nelson and the Yearbook, and to the mall ban, the supposed mall ban. First, Judge Moore adamantly and without any hesitation rebuked Gloria Allred and Beverly Nelson for the false allegations concerning the Yearbook. On Wednesday, one of our attorneys pointed out the message in the Yearbook had been altered, faked, to look like Moore's signature. And the Moore campaign has called on Nelson's attorney, Gloria Allred, to release this Yearbook for further analysis. She has refused. Allred has refused, and she said on MSNBC that even if the Yearbook entry was altered, it would not affect the integrity of the allegation. Allegations are words, they are not facts. Allegations are words, they are not indictments, and they are not charges. It would not affect the integrity of their allegation. That's ridiculous. The Yearbook was her star witness, and the witness has failed. Nelson's stepson took it upon himself to even post a video saying that he believed his stepmother was lying, being deceptive, and she did that for financial gain. In additional news reports, Nelson's former boyfriend at the time alleged that when this incident took place, that the Nelson story was false, and her former boyfriend believes Judge Moore and not Beverly Nelson. In addition, the Moore campaign has unveiled statements from key witnesses that completely counter all details of Beverly Nelson's story, and we can provide those to you. They are from past news releases that news media outlets have refused to print. Now on to the restaurant itself. Former waitresses at the Old Hickory House restaurant said employees had to be 16 years of age. No 15-year-olds worked there. According to former employees, the dumpsters were located on the side of the building. They were never in the back. The Old Hickory House set off a 4-lane highway. It had a wraparound porch, lights all around that porch, and it was lit properly. Nelson claimed the surroundings were dark and isolated. Again, a major contradiction. Rhonda Ledbetter, who worked at the Old Hickory House for almost 3 years, states that the earliest that the restaurant closed was at 11 a.m., but almost midnight. The reason why the restaurant never closed at 10 a.m. was that the Goodyear plant workers would come over and have their meal after their shift ended at 10 p.m. The restaurant never closed at 10 p.m., and this also contradicts Nelson's claim. It is unlikely that there was an entrance to the back of the building because the property was adjacent to homes in their backyards. There was no thoroughfare behind the building. Nelson claimed that Judge Moore came in almost every night and sat at the counter. But former employees tell us that customers that sat at the counter were served by the short order cook, and they never interacted with the wait staff. Additionally, 2 former waitresses and 2 former patrons state that they never saw Judge Moore in that restaurant. These witnesses have shared their testimony on multiple occasions with multiple news outlets, but these media outlets have refused to tell this story. Now let me go on to the shopping mall ban in Etowah County. As you know, Etowah County is a small county. Politics is rough in that county. Political knives are sharp. It's old school. Some contests from old days are being relived now. Some people are seeking vengeance for past events that they have concocted or said or dreamed up. But let me set this record straight. Roy Moore's character has been spoken of and spoken for 40 plus years of public service. And only now has these accusers come forward. This is an effort by these people, the liberal media, the Republican establishment, to malign the good name of Judge Moore. Yesterday, Judge Moore's campaign unveiled key witnesses that have debunked the claims of being banned from the Gadsden Mall. We contacted Johnny Adams. Johnny Adams was the Gadsden Mall operations manager for 14 years. He worked there for 26 years. His statement is as follows. In all my 26 years of working at the Gadsden Mall, I never heard anything about Roy Moore being banned from the mall or any other mention of issues concerning him. As the operations manager overseeing mall security, I would have been aware of any incident that would have occurred. There were none. In closing, I want to say this. You men and women of the media are responsible for the stories and printing the truth. Free press is what we cherish in this country, but not being free with the facts. And I'm asking you, I'm urging you, I'm imploring you to print and tell the truth.